voice assistant and voice in general has exploded the last or the recent years. And voice is now the fastest growing market in technology today. There is now more than 3 times as many voice assistants sold in the US than there are Americans with a passport. And we believe that voice is the fundamental means of all human communication. We believe that voice is the most powerful and most natural way to communicate. But we also believe that the last piece of the puzzle, or the voice interface puzzle, is privacy and identity. So when Amazon Alexa, Siri, Google, Cortana, Samsung's Bixby understand what you're saying, we understand who is saying. We are authenticating instructions and commands. My name is Ivar, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of MyVoice. The team is based in London, and we have an office in Paris and one in Tel Aviv. We're an experienced managing and founding team with several of the leading PhD speech scientists in Europe, embedded engineers, and full-stack developers. We believe that there's so much more to the voice user interface than transferring words to text and understand their meaning. Our voices are complex and they are full of information. So by focusing on the acoustic side using deep neural network and artificial intelligence, we can identify unique characteristics within the voice. This means that we can, in free, unrehearsed speech, identify you in seconds, regardless of content of what you're saying, language, dialect, grammar. And our own IP and technology can even detect gender, age, and emotions. And we divide it into 3 different verticals. The first one being enterprise. We can do invisible payments by voice only, or we can identify a customer calling into his or her bank without having any kind of information from the identity. It's a centrally hosted solution, typically for a bank used on call centers, internet, and mobile banking. Next one, mobile, or maybe mobility. Enabled in the car or on a phone, authenticating instructions and commands without any biometric data leaving the device. Installed in a home, unlocking the door, walking around the house talking to your Alexa without having been tied to an account or being connected to the internet. Last one, edge. Implemented on a dedicated low-powered chip that can be placed in a phone listening for a wake-up word. Opening the phone and securing all instructions and commands. So we have, as the first one in the world, been able to reduce the footprint of the biometric engine from 350 megabyte down to less than 1 megabyte, which makes it possible to put it on a dedicated chip and place it in a phone. This also means that we can identify you with as little as a wake-up word. Hi Bixby, hi Siri. We have, for the last, I would say, year, been working with proof of concept and commercial pilots for leading players within automotive, telecom, banking, and IoT. We have also, for the last 14 months, been working with one of the leading manufacturer of semiconductor and chip to place the technology on a dedicated chip to be placed in a mobile phone. We have, for several years, been working on developing and are now doing proof of concept and signing our first commercial agreements. We've been self-funded for the first 2 years and are now signing our first commercial agreements and installing with our first customers. We have raised 10 million NOK from 2 private foreign tech investors with an additional option for 15 million. And I'm now raising additional 30 million to increase the bandwidth, speed, and sale. And I have to end with just quoting a famous investor saying something like this: voice tech is the opportunity of a decade. and we are kind of taking a position with groundbreaking technology in the market. Thank you.